Do you ever wonder about what happens to your kitchen waste once it's thrown away? Could there be a more sustainable way to manage it? Composting is a powerful tool for sustainable waste management. It not only reduces landfill waste, but also enriches the soil, making it a win-win for the environment and your garden. Among the various composting methods, Bokashi composting stands out as a unique and efficient technique. Now, let's delve into the fascinating world of Bokashi composting. Bokashi composting is a method that has its roots in Japan, and the term Bokashi itself means fermented organic matter. This innovative technique employs an anaerobic fermentation process, which means it happens in an environment without oxygen. It's a different spin on traditional composting, and it's incredibly effective. Now, what exactly can you compost using this method? Just about any kitchen scraps you can think of. Fruit and vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, eggshells, and other organic materials are all fair game. These scraps are layered in a Bokashi bin and sprinkled with a special concoction. This mixture, known as Bokashi bran, is teeming with effective microorganisms, or EM, and they are the real stars of the show. These microorganisms kickstart the fermentation process, breaking down the waste quickly and effectively. The end product is a nutrient-rich soil amendment, an absolute treat for any garden or outdoor compost pile. So how do you get started with Bokashi composting? Let's explore. Starting with Bokashi composting doesn't require much. You need your kitchen waste, a Bokashi bin, and Bokashi bran that houses the microorganisms. To begin, collect your organic kitchen waste. This can include a variety of scraps, such as fruit and vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, and eggshells. It's important to note that unlike traditional composting, Bokashi composting can also handle dairy and meat products, expanding the range of waste you can repurpose. Next, you'll need a Bokashi bin. This isn't your ordinary compost bin. It's specially designed with a tight seal to create an anaerobic or oxygen-free environment. This is crucial as the microorganisms in the Bokashi bran thrive in an oxygen-free setting, and it's their activity that kickstarts the fermentation process. Once you've collected enough kitchen waste, it's time to layer it in the Bokashi bin. Start with a layer of waste, then sprinkle a generous handful of Bokashi bran over it. The bran is a mix of wheat or rice bran, molasses, and water, and is inoculated with the effective microorganisms that make this method so efficient. Repeat these layers until your bin is full. It's essential to press down each layer firmly to remove any air pockets. Air pockets could allow aerobic bacteria to grow, which could lead to rot instead of fermentation. After filling the bin, securely seal it. This begins the fermentation process. The microorganisms in the Bokashi bran start breaking down the organic waste, fermenting it into a nutrient-rich compost. During this stage, you may notice a sweet-sour smell when opening the bin, and a white mold may appear on the surface. This is a good sign. It means the effective microorganisms are hard at work. If the mold is any color other than white, however, this could indicate a problem, and it's best to remove that portion. Now, all you need to do is wait. The fermentation process takes about 2 weeks. Keep the bin at room temperature and away from direct sunlight during this period. Remember, patience is key. It takes about 2 weeks for the waste to fully ferment. And once it does, you'll have a rich, fertile compost ready to enhance your garden or outdoor compost pile. Once you've completed the fermentation process, you might ask, what's next? What can you do with your Bokashi compost? Well, the benefits of Bokashi composting are plentiful. One of the primary advantages is its nutrient-rich composition. The fermentation process allows the microorganisms to break down the organic material into a form that is readily available for plants. This means your garden gets a supercharged boost of nutrients, including nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are essential for plant growth. But that's not all. Bokashi composting also has a positive impact on soil health. It improves the soil structure, making it more porous and better at retaining water. This means your plants are less likely to suffer from drought or waterlogging. Moreover, the effective microorganisms in the Bokashi compost also help to suppress plant diseases, giving you healthier and more robust crops. So, how do you use Bokashi compost? It's simple. You can add it directly to your garden soil or mix it into your outdoor compost pile. Just remember to bury it slightly below the surface to avoid attracting pests. Within a few weeks, the compost will have fully integrated with the soil, providing a nutrient-rich platform for your plants to thrive. Bokashi composting provides a sustainable solution for waste management, contributing to a healthier environment and a thriving garden. The process is not only beneficial for your plants, but also helps reduce the amount of waste that ends up in the landfill. So why not give it a try?